Since the first installation, uh, which was a final step in a whole sustainable policy and philosophy in the company, we installed the next two buildings, next two stores, new stores. We installed the compatible similar system because we trust the solution. It works very well, and we adopted this as a standard in the company. For this year, 2013, we will have a new store opening in the end of the year, and this store will follow the green sustainable policy of the company, including a CO2 installation. In the first half of 2014, there will be one more store following the same path. Our contractor is studying this. In some moment, we think perhaps to substitute the primary circuit of 134A for other for natural substances. We are still studying that, but it's a move that will happen in some time. I can't tell exactly if this is short or medium term. Well, the most important argument for installing the second most important argument was that a new equipment with a new technology, high-level technology, could save a lot of energy, and this saving in the first place will pay for the difference of price of the CO2 system, and in long term it will keep saving energy. That is also a good behavior of a system regarding our sustainable position in the policy in the company. So the equipment works, or the equipments works very well. They keep saving energy. We have very well trained people to operate and service those systems, including a resident engineer that holds the whole team. So everything works very well. We have no major problems, no any history of the 134A leakings. So the solution is steady, is strong, and can be used and installed in other stores. Well, we're very glad to hear that our move to CO2, a pioneer move, inspired other companies. I think a lot of a good number of companies were thinking on this move to CO2. Verdemar did the first move, but as the result, and also as Verdemar is very known in between among supermarkets in Brazil by his bold and audacious moves, so a lot of companies started their projects to CO2 installations. Our contractor had several consultations for installation of new systems, and other contractors in Brazil, 2 or 3, were also actioned to install those systems. So we're very glad, because as we are a small company, we can do the difference inside is a small difference because we are a small company. But as we can see that we inspired a lot of people, the result of this first movie is larger than ourselves, and this is a very good news to hear. Well, it's exactly the following of this. Once started, uh, with time and at each step, it becomes easier and perhaps less expensive to implement those systems, because furnishers and company for components and parts and the whole materials will be investing and will be looking more to Brazil. So as we have Danfoss and Bitzer that installed training centers in Brazil, so things will be more easy to do, and certainly we will have a lot more installations going on. Well, Brazil is a very big country, and uh, as things happens in Brazil, all the other major countries, Argentina, Chile, and Bolivia, and Uruguay, and others, uh, they, uh, they are very near us in the continent. And so, as things go smoother and easier in Brazil, I think there's a natural step for the same companies that will be working more in Brazil to enlarge the actuation in the other South American countries. I think this is a natural evolution that we can expect in the next years.